Hopping out the coupe, gotta hit him with the blick. Put the blade up on the chopper, got a chopper with a switch. Yeah, my shooter always get me cause you leave you with a stitch. Gotta go and catch a body, I'ma leave him in a ditch. Like Taco Tuesday, leave the shell up in your stomach. Tryna run, no way, send me, I don't get the bus.
Welcome back to another episode of New Dawn Reviews. This is the third episode on the channel. Thank you so much for your support so far in my new channel. I really appreciate all of you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Turn on that notification bell for updates on new videos every single week. And that about covers my intro, so let's get into it. All right, today in this third video of the channel, got something special for y'all. We have a Marvel Select, Venom. Oh, this figure. Love me some Venom, love me some Spider-Verse. Just, love it. We're gonna, you know what? I'm gonna, just for you guys, just for you guys, I'm gonna skip the spiel, skip the talk. I'm gonna skip the talk. We're gonna get right into this box, pop it right open, and get into the actual review of the figure. Let's get into it. All right, here we are with Venom. Ooh, now that he's out of the box, I just love him even more. Oh my goodness. Let's get into it, shall we? So, as you can see, we have lots of attachments for Venom. We have 2 head sculpts. We have a back accessory, 2 extra hands, and 2 extra forearm and hand attachments. Now, we'll get into that here in a little bit, but first and foremost, let's get all this out of the way. Get all that out of the way real quick. Let's take a look at Venom. Oh my goodness. This figure, we have those big, mean looking hands with the claws. Like I said, interchangeable. Got full range of motion, 360 on the wrist. Full 360 on the wrist. They can turn. They cannot bend this way. They do not. They're on pegs, so they're not going in and out. But they do 360. We have elbow joints. This one's got mine's got a little different. This one's more ratcheted. This one's smoother. But I'm sure with time that'll ease out. That'll become more symmetrical. Flipping over to the back. Great molding. Oh my goodness. That nice bright white spider logo, almost like a tarantula, that iconic Venom logo on the back. Ooh, you can see all that. You can see it. All those veins. That beautiful, beautiful molding on the veins. Really brings that like Venom aspect of the character to life. It's covered in symbiote and that goo. Really brings that out with the molding. Now, range of motion. I got into it a little bit. Let's get more in depth. This range of motion on the waist, full 360, crazy nice. 60 on the waist, full all the way around. Calves, full 360 as well, both sides. Knees, socketed, nice and nice articulation there. Both knees, like I said. This one's a little more stiff on mine, but that's okay. We have feet joints, maybe. Hold on. Yes, foot joints right here. Very smooth, very good. Don't feel this one's a little more. This one's a lot more stiff. Wow, that one I will not be moving. Maybe yeah, I will. Okay, you see this foot joints much more stiff on mine. Maybe not yours, but definitely on mine. Hip joints, hip articulation in the legs, solid on both sides. Just a great figure, honestly. Shoulders, only posable up to right. No full range of mobility. Full range. Oh, beyond full range. That's pretty nice. On both sides, please. Yes, that's a mean looking character. That's crazy. Have him swooping down from above, maybe top of the building onto if you have a nice spider figure, nice Spider-Man. Have him swoop down like this. That's crazy. That's a good figure right there. All right. Move that back. We have joint mobility on the elbows. I already showed that, both sides here. On the bicep, swivel mobility. Both sides. Now for the head. The head's a little different. For the head, he can go side to side, side to side, right? Not so much up and down, just side to side. So the reason for that, because the heads are interchangeable. Like I said, you have, including this one, you have 3 head sculpts. I think is beautiful, beautiful attachment. Beautiful addition, I should say. 3 different head sculpts, kind of crazy. Speaking of sculpts and different attachments, let's get into that, see how that looks. We'll be right back. All right, here we have head sculpt number 1, coming in pretty good with this looks like Flash Thompson. The Flash Thompson, I'm gonna go ahead and say. Could be Eddie Brock in the comic book. You know, it looks, the yellow hair gives off Flash though. We have the human under the symbiote, whether it's Flash or Eddie. You can comments can decide. That's head sculpt number 1, looking pretty good. Moving on to second head sculpt, we have, moving on. Next up, we have this beautiful, beautiful head sculpt with that little saliva, that ooze coming out of his mouth. Iconic. We have that long tongue, is removable in case you want to display it otherwise. Look at those teeth. Take a nice look at those. Look at that detail on that figure. Oh my goodness. Both sides with the saliva. That tongue, if you see, just really get a perspective how long that tongue is. That is a long tongue. For displayability, I personally will not be displaying with the tongue. So you can super easy, just pull right here. Comes right out. And you have that iconic open mouth Venom look. Those crazy eyes going over, as the comic book accurate as can possibly be. That's incredible. Mouth really extends as it should to where the ears would be. Have that long protruding jaw. Really just iconic. Okay, now this is where, in my opinion, this is where the fun begins. Right here on this beautiful back attachment for Venom. Multiple heads. We have actually 6 heads on top. And how that is going to attach, I will show you right now. Here we have Venom. Here we have his little back sculpt. To attach this, super simple, made it super user-friendly. Put it over his neck right there, over his back of his shoulders, and just clicks right into place like that. Super simple, super easy, and looks better at the front. I will say, better at the front for sure. The back, let's look at the back. We can't have a review without showing the good and the bad of a figure. So here we are. They tried. You can tell they tried. It's just, they have the end of the spider here, which does not line up with the end of the spider here, so you get sort of a double layering effect. Doesn't look too great for displaying it from the back, but to be honest, this attachment really is to a front display attachment. Makes it look super great, super crazy, intense in the front. Overall, I like. Let's zoom in real quick, get a little up close for you. Look at that detail. Those arms coming in on the side. Arms are as well, but gotta point this out. Can't forget this. These arms are posable as well. They are very posable. Come in, bring them out, have them coming in front. A lot of playability here. Have that very more spider-esque Venom with the multiple arms. All right, that wraps up our video. Right after this last section, you know what it is. We are rating this figure out of 10 across the board. Displayability, first and foremost, 10. This fit from the front, 10. From the back, as you can probably already tell, we have the overlapping spider, which is the only downside. I wish they had just put a little more attention into that one part. It's the only part that I can critique is that overlapping spider, which I'd give like a 4 out of 10. Not a 0, a 4. It's better than nothing, right? Posability, 8. But that only reason there's an 8 and not a 9 or a 10 is really because of the attachments and how they had to sacrifice posability to get that really displayability features on there. Playability, 10. Would I buy this for a kid? No. You might. And that's okay. You do you. If you have kids, you're like, they love Venom, they love the Spider-Man characters, villains, and heroes and all that jazz, get them Marvel Select Venom. It is an amazing figure. Playability is amazing. Displayability amazing. Posability is also pretty good. Yeah, out of all, I'd give this a 9.5 overall. This is an amazing. I might be biased. I love Venom. I'll be doing a Carnage review coming up. So look out for that. Great figure. Great figure. And that about wraps up my review. Yeah, this figure, out of the park. Knocked it out. Marvel Select, go check them out if you haven't already. Ooh, great brand, great figures. Love them to death. Now, that about wraps up our review. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos by New Dawn Reviews by myself, Don. And we'll have new content every week. Stay tuned, like I said. Like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more videos by New Dawn Reviews. And I will catch you next time. Peace out.
Hopping off a coupe, gotta hit